Yo, what's going on, everybody? With another episode of Out of Our Podcast. I'm here with
D. Smith, your financial educator, coach, consultant, tax preparation, bookkeeping.
What else?
Hey! I'm trying to get crunk. I don't want my grandbabies to know at 8 o'clock p.m. your grandmother be sleeping, but I'm gonna stay crunk today.
You gonna stay crunk today?
Yeah.
Okay.
For a little bit.
What's been going on?
Not much.
It was let me see. January was. How was January for you?
January was okay, and I was on my grind, like I told y'all. But before I get into it, let's get into what we admire about each other.
Yeah, okay. What I admire about you, I noticed this. I want to say 2 weeks ago, and we was you was cleaning the kitchen, and I noticed how, since I wasn't home and everybody wasn't able to do the kitchen and stuff like that, it was just real odd to me, like how, of course, you've been doing this for years,
right?
But it just like it was just nothing. It was like a rotation, like you just flow. Even though, yeah, it was like a you back in rhythm. Like it still don't seem like I've been driving for 4 years, but it just seemed like from you not doing the kitchen for so long, it just in my memory. It's like I remember coming from the kitchen, so it's like I admire that how you able. Of course, you're a woman and you know how to do woman things, but I admire how naturally you looked. Of just like this was just home. You've been doing this for a while, even though you've been doing it for a while.
Right.
But instead of just taking that,
you recognizing the natural and yeah, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, but that's what I admire about you. The little things that you notice in life, just not with me, but in people in general. You notice the good, the bad, and you will justify it with the memory you had to be like, I remember when it was this, and now I can remember when you were saying that, and then you put it together, and then you got your own twist and explanation or your own outlook about it and your own perspective. So I just like the way you analyze and observe other things that's around you, and that's dope.
thank you.
And then you also give it, you give it back. Especially to me. Definitely like it. I'm a sucker for the pat on the back things, and I'm glad you appreciate that. So, because I remember just speaking to friends and stuff, these are the things I'm trying to instill in you, and hope that you one day recognize it for what it is. So, good that you do that, and I hope it manifests in Coolio one day. So I'm sure it will.
It's just, I was thinking about this the other day. When you said you was 41. No, you was 31. And you was like, you 21 forever. I still feel like I'm turning 21. And I'm not realizing that I'm about to be 25, but it's just like, I still feel like I'm just 21.
Right.
Because I remember the structure, the settings, and the consequences and all of that, but it's just like, when you get 21, okay, as long as you're able to be transparent and just communicate, things are just so much easier. But it's just, I still haven't soaked it in that I've been truck driving for about to be 4 years.
Yeah.
I haven't soaked that in yet. Or I've been doing YouTube for 4 years.
You now you're gonna be thinking about the saying that me and Joe say all the time. You old enough to know better, but still young enough to remember when you were a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have kids, you know what I'm saying, you be like, hey, I'm old enough to know better, but I still remember how I was at your age.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of live it through like your cousins and stuff. Like if you go to the game, when you went to the game, you know, it's a different feeling at that age now.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I was with them the other day.
Yeah. So
I was with Ja'Cory, Day, Dylan, the top one.
hmm
We was playing basketball, but I couldn't like get over that feeling of they getting older.
right.
So it was like, even though I was really trying to play, but it was just like, let me just miss so I can just watch.
Right.
And it was just so funny just to see them play.
hmm
I was like, dang.
You remember you old enough to remember how you were young enough when you were playing with them, throwing them across your bed and
Yeah.
stuff. That different kind of play. Now they old enough and playing a different way, and you still can remember how you used to play with them when they were young.
Yeah, just
So it's just a cycle.
It's just like,
So now you kind of, a little bit, I'm not going to say you there yet, but now you kind of understand why mothers always say, my baby.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that moment in time when you become a mother, the greatest feeling ever, and when you become a father as well, the greatest feeling ever, and you always want to capture that moment. Stay in that moment, because from that time to now, you didn't probably a whole bunch of ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one reason why parents do that. And you know, be like, yeah, my baby. And matter of fact, Christy came by to see me yesterday, and she was like, oh, Chase, looking all handsome and stuff. I said, girl, wasn't he? I was like, yeah, that was dope right there. So me and her had a conversation, and then she ended up calling me when I was at the post office.
Mhm.
And I missed her call, and it was a FaceTime, so I FaceTimed her back, and it was Boo. Boo was calling me, and she was like, okay, it is Black History Month, which it is, guys. We forgot to mention that, but it is Black History Month, and she said that their school, in one of her classes, they were writing poems. They had to pick out a poem, and she was like, all the poems are written by black people, of course.
Mhm.
And she said, I feel like I can't read any of these because as a white person, I'm not going to express it the way it's meant to be expressed. So I wrote one, on my own, and I want to read it to you. I said, sure, go ahead, boo. And the title of it was White Skin.
Mhm.
And then I'm just going to paraphrase, but in the poem she talked about how, people nowadays saying that it's not racism now. She can see that there's no diversity. She can see the inclusion. Oh, it was so powerful. She made me tear up. And I was like, thank you for sharing that with me. I said, you have a pure heart and you've never seen color. I said, I remember the first time when you were learning colors, and she had a black friend, and she was like, I don't understand why they call her black. She's not black, she's brown.
Mhm.
So she would always say her brown friend. She never called her friend black, because to her, black is black.
Mhm.
Her friend was not that dark, so it was like she's brown. So anyway, and Christy was like, I forgot all about that. I was like, I remember that, but that's just one of the things I wanted to share with everybody to let her know. Boo, which is Carly Tucker, is like one of my god babies. She's one of my best friend's daughter, and I met Christy when she was pregnant with Boo, and I think they were 7 months. She was like 7 months pregnant, so me and Boo always had this bond. And of course, Boo also has a crush on Chase. I don't know if she'll admit it now, but I want to say She is 14 or 15 now.
I believe so.
Up in there. So, and then Mackenzie is graduating this year. So she's having a little thing, a graduation thing for Kenzie in May.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got it.
Well, you're not going to be here. It's going to be on a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be Sunday somewhere. I got it in my calendar, but just wanted to share with that. And I told her to email me the poem, and so I can read it. And I'm going to frame it, date it and stuff. And I always have that captured, that moment in time. So 10 years from now, when she's married and had or whatever it is, and I'll be able to share that moment with her. It's some more little things that I think I still have of them, of her. And matter of fact, I can't wait to share this with Kaylee. I think I got to find out a lot of stuff she had. Kaylee was 7, of course, when Christy, started working, and she would draw me stuff and autograph Kaylee and her age, and I'll put the date and stuff. So all of them have done that, and I kept it. So I think I must, one Christmas and wrap it up and give it to them.
It's gonna be very dope.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. It's more heart. You know what I'm saying? It's personal. That's what it is, personal. But yeah. So anyway, I shared that. So, but yeah, you just have that. Got my baby and all that. That stuff is just crazy, yeah. And you look at your cousins and be like, dang, they growing up. So it's one of those.
I was laughing with Kyla. I was like, dang. She was like, yo, Nala's on the. I said, Nala's on the dance team. I was like, we are old now. I just kept laughing because I was just like, now I see how it feels to come back to your old school and be like, so much done changed and stuff like that. But it's just like, it's supposed to be that way.
Absolutely. And you should also feel a lot of growth.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't feel a lot of growth, or you doing the same old thing, you know what I'm saying, it's
right.
natural, whatever, then there's something wrong.
Right.
So you should feel growth. So that's good though. So what's been happening? What was your January like? I'm in January.
My January has been it's been pretty cool. We've been working on getting this event that we got coming up on March 6th. We've been prepping for that. It's gonna be in Jacksonville. It's called the One Stop Vintage and Hype Shop.
Is that the one you put on today?
That's what.
Oh, I thought it was this Saturday.
No, it's March 6th.
Okay.
We teaming up with Clutch Kicks and City Gear sponsoring.
I seen that.
They're gonna be sponsoring, and that's something that we're gonna be meeting for every Wednesday and getting for it until March 6th, and then I'm gonna be coming home, have Friday, Saturday off, and then we're gonna be getting to it. So my job is to make sure that I promote it every day, talk about it on YouTube. Just get it out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just make sure I post some food trucks that I want to reach out to. Probably the Seafood Bowl. There's a lady that I went to school with. Her husband sell tacos right there on Crystal Hill. So I'm going to reach out to them. And then probably them damn wings, or probably Cool's Barbecue. It's going to be one of those.
Also, get with D or Kevin. Because down there at their place, they have food trucks at their spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna reach out to Kevin, and because all they gotta do is just come. The money that they make, that's all on them. All they gotta do is show up.
They don't have to pay no fee.
They don't have to pay no fee.
Oh yeah, definitely reach out to. I also mentioned it to Kevin on Sunday when we have our meeting.
Yeah, I was gonna wait till like a Sunday to call food people because
I can get those connections to you on Sunday.
Yeah,
the ones that be there, because they have different food trucks that come during the week. One girl comes every day.
What she do? What?
Oh gosh, she's like sell all types of stuff. when we get off this.
Mm-hmm.
But I know hers was burgers and fish and wings and stuff.
Okay.
I've been seeing a lot of different things on there. So and then I know it's a seafood person as well. So it might be somebody that you already know.
Mm-hmm.
Similar, that's because of course North Little
And
Rock.
it's right there downtown Little Rock. I mean, it's in Little Rock, but
No.
North Little Rock.
No, it's in North Little Rock. It's
Okay.
right behind Valero's. You know where
Oh,
the
I
gas
know what you-
station
yeah, I know
at?
what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
it's right behind there.
That's the only place I haven't been yet.
Yeah.
It's got like rock area where you drive in.
It's a big old, the
Yeah.
food,
Yeah,
from the
I've only
back.
seen pictures so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah.
But that's how my month's been coming. I'm getting back into stocks starting this week. Start checking for stocks. I did my budget video, so I can start investing 4% into Bitcoin and 6% in the stock market every week. So making sure I pay myself first on that. Yeah, cutting out chicken, beef, pork, bacon, and stuff like that. So shrimp, fish. I eat scallops. I eat lobster.
Seafood. Just
yeah,
seafood
seafood.
and that's it.
Yeah.
Really. Seafood.
Yeah, just seafood.
Just seafood.
Just eat seafood.
Yeah. Too bad I'm not that
And it's cool.
I don't think I eat is fish. So I'm if I wanted to go that route, it would be turkey and just fish. Like, I can't do just shrimp at all. Crab legs I can do if I have a taste for it. But that's it. I mean, fish, tilapia, and I just hadn't tried salmon yet.
Yeah, I've been waiting to try that. There was a girl I was talking to in Chicago.
I don't know if it's the pink.
She know how to cook real good. She was telling me how the texture is, but it's just like every time I say I want to try it, I don't want to be disappointed. But
I know that's me.
because I don't really know how
they're supposed
yeah.
to be. Yeah.
I don't know how, like what's another version of it.
Blackened. I seen it blackened.
No, I'm talking about like do you
what it's
like
supposed to taste
like on the food channels when they just do the taste testing or what on chopping things like that.
Yeah.
And they be explaining the different textures and like, okay, I know what different texture of what fish I don't like and what I do like when it's cooked fried, but I don't know what to expect when it's just on a grill top or something like that.
The grill or baked, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I keep telling myself I'm ready, but I don't know.
Oh no, I think I know. I will probably have to taste it from like Tasha, who does my hair. She cooks really good. So, or somebody like that I know cook like it, and then taste it versus a restaurant.
Yeah, I keep saying I want to try, but I just can't.
Me too.
I just can't come to it.
Matter of fact, I got something frozen, so I haven't, and then I got something in the deep freezer. I don't know how to cook it. I'm afraid to where I don't want like it, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna try it before this year over with. But anyway. I'm like you. I think I'm gonna let you hit it first, and then come back and let me know.
All right, I got that. I got you on that.
So that's good. So guys, January it's good. I've been on my desire statement is what I did because of course I was reading Rich Habits. Think Rich, Grow and Think Rich. I'm almost done. I said I would be done the end of January, but I am this close. Not only because number one, in the beginning of the year at my full-time job, busy. So I still was on my desire statements, which I read once in the morning before I go to bed. Also, I'm reading this book called Faith to Faith, where it has scriptures in it, and it's broken down from 365 days, and you have a scripture each day. And I read that too at night. So I manifest on this book at night, which is good because I'm also trying to, you know, I'm not church going, but I have a strong spiritual thing. So that Faith to Faith book is written by this couple, the Copelands, and it's really, really good. And so I do that, and then I started off very good at reading my 10 pages for my book, but as the months went by, I think I fell short 2 weeks ago. So I wasn't doing 10 pages. I might be doing 2 and 3, and I didn't hit my goal, which is okay. I am not, usually things like this, I'd be all upset because I'm so hard on myself and I do things, and when I set something, I like to finish it. But I'm okay with that because I booked up the client I'm working for, another client, so, and also I'm teaching QuickBooks Online. So all of this stuff I'm doing, but I'm definitely gonna have this book done in February because again, I probably have like, I want to say 120 pages left is what I have left. It's about 120 pages. So I was close, yeah, but which is okay again. And then the truck business, of course, that was another hiccup. So we've been down for about 3 weeks, and my husband's out there now fixing on that water pump, and so. We just been having little hiccups with that, but it's okay. We're gonna get better at it. It's gonna go, and this should be it to where we could go move forward and, you know, start working. I'm also having meetings with my cousin Bridget. She was in the dump truck business, so she gave us a lot of advice. So I'm working on what we call a capability statement. It's kind of like a resume for your business in the trucking industry. So I'm doing that and things like that as well. So I'm going to dedicate my time tomorrow and Saturday to put receipts and stuff in for the trucking, because I usually like to do that every week, but I haven't because other things been coming up. So I did that. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do you and Three's taxes on Sunday, because that's part of the tax teachers. We're gonna have a meeting. We're gonna, you know, make that as an example, like I did last year. You know, just learning to do taxes or whatever, and it's a new system. So it's a new system. So excited about that. I guess I'm gonna have to, what I'm gonna do is have y'all send y'all that link again to fill out, just to be filling out, and then that way when we share with our Google Classroom, because that's how we have our meetings in Google Classroom while we're there, but still, that way everybody will be able to see, and they'll have experience on different taxes as well. So just a teaching moment, and just continue to focus on that. I told one of my business partners to send me a book list. She, Kevin's wife, Narquise, she loves to read all types of books. So she's gonna create a book list. So I'm gonna try to go through and start, you know, getting some books, different things like that. But I think once I'm done with my full-time job and I'll come home when everything is right, I have more time to read, you know. So that's what I want to do. You know, I always want to, I think with the reading, I can really focus, you know, and don't have to be up thinking like what I need to do next, what, you know, this, that, and the other. So that'll be a good thing for me. So I'm going to get off into that.
That's dope. I can definitely see like that exit strategy of leaving, and then like once you leave and you have all this time that you've been waiting to have, and now that you got to get this time, it's just like really dope. Just I guess since I've been seeing you work for my whole life, and my whole childhood, it just kind of like
Oh yeah.
you have to become free.
Oh yeah. I've been working since I've been 15, so I think it's time for me to work for myself and be more fulfill whatever I want to fulfill. You know, do something that I love to do, and then help others in doing that too. So
That's dope. I ain't really got too much. You got anything else you want to say?
I don't.
Cause I want to make sure that you get in at a decent time.
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, the next thing I got to do, you know, take my shower and chill out.
Well, we'll be back next month, and at the beginning of the month, and that's gonna be the week of when we having our event.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna do it on that Thursday. So it'll be like what, 2 days before your event. So y'all make sure y'all watch. Hey, we might have something free to give away. Who knows?
You never know.
You never know.
We'll see y'all on the next episode.
Peace.
Don't try to look at me.
Nah, I'm trying to look to see if you remember.
Don't try to look at me.